Hello everyone, Ian Earl, aka Senior Everything here, and it's time for a review of the Xbox 360 game Far Cry 4. Been sliding. Anyway, I thought that now would be a good time to review it since I just finished the campaign. Not the 15-minute one, the actual campaign. And I have some very thoughts on That's so dumb. Anyway, first off, I love this game. I feel like it is easily the best of all the previously released Xbox 360 games in the Far Cry series. I think this game adds a lot. How do I put it? A lot cleaner. A lot cleaner kind of aesthetic than the other games, Far Cry 2, it's, as far as like the text and the home screen goes and everything, it doesn't look anywhere near as clean or as sophisticatedly mysterious, I guess, or as intense as the Far Cry 4 one. Straight off the bat, the aesthetic of it is very nice. Also, something else to be noted about this game is that the voice acting is amazing. I mean, Far Cry 3, I think with Vaas, it does have slightly better voice acting, but I mean, this game still has amazing voice acting. That's something that I think the Far Cry games have always had. Another thing to be noted about this game is, this is one of the cons, is the driving mechanic, which is very dumb. It takes away the RT to accelerate, LT to brake mechanic that all the other games have had, and for some reason all the accelerating or turning, essentially all the driving is just done with the left joystick, which really makes for very complicated driving. Even if you can get used to that, you can't drive any other way in any other games now. If you spend all the time to get used to that. One thing that they did add to compensate for this, however, is the auto drive mechanic, where if you're on a main road, you can just press LS and it'll take you to a waypoint, or just drive along the road. That kind of takes away the fun of driving, I guess, that the other games have had. So that is, in my opinion, the biggest con. Everything else is positive. The gameplay is great. The shooting mechanic that they added is kind of like an aim assist. Works a lot better because in other games, in a lot of other first-person shooters, to make the accuracy better, they just made sights better and better. But in this game, not only do they increase the sights, but they also it has a much greater chance of hitting the target. So even if you're not aiming right off of it, if you're like a millimeter off, it could still hit it if your accuracy is high enough. So, that's one thing. The upgrades in this are a lot better. The hunting is a lot more improved in this game than Far Cry 3. Because in Far Cry 3, if you were to go to an area where it had the animal icon, like half the time you wouldn't even be able to find the animal in that exact vicinity, which really made me upset, especially when I was looking for upgrades in Far Cry 3. They fixed that in Far Cry 4. The animals are essentially where they need to be, where it said that it would be. Also, the side missions, I feel, are a lot better in Far Cry 4, because in Far Cry 3, the island was so open, you could essentially get wherever you needed to go just from doing hang gliding. You didn't need to take any of the routes. I feel like transportation is fixed in Far Cry 4, because in Far Cry 3, all the transportation and everything kind of makes the scale of the map look a little smaller, a little bit wackery. That's not how it is in Far Cry 4. Because it's in the Himalayas, you have a lot of intense and extreme terrain, which adds to the challenge of just getting around, which I think is one thing that Far Cry games in the past haven't really done that well. yeah, gameplay wise, it's great. Graphically, it's also very good. Not so much in the way where it's like it's a beautiful game and everything's like super super well done, but in the way that it looks exactly how it needs to, I guess, to convey the message that it's trying to get across. Um, I feel like the drug trips in this game are fixed from all the other ones. They look a lot better. They seem real. Well, they don't seem real, but they seem like they convey exactly what they want to. The the fog graphics, I guess is the best way to put it. The fuzziness in this game is really really good. Focusing looks great. Um, it's a great looking game, great playing game. And I recommend you guys all play it. For the driving mechanic alone, I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, if it ain't seen you everything, it ain't anything. Bye.